So now we look to the numbers that are in the tens place. I'm looking for the smallest. What's smaller? 6, 7, 8, or 7. Excuse me. So yes, we have 6. So 5 and 60 hundredths is going to go first. Now some of you are probably sitting there saying, well, Miss Sharber, that first number you didn't put on that extra 0. You didn't make it equivalent. Yes, you can. If you think it's necessary, you can go and make that equivalent. As you go through and start comparing, I might not have seen it till I was there and added it there. Either way, you can put it in there when you would like. Okay, so now that one I know is the smallest, so I'm going to cross it off. Now I'm going to go back. Okay, now in my directions, I just leave it here. The one in the book would say to rewrite these 3 off on the side or underneath. We're just going to stay here and compare. Now, what's smaller, 7, 7, or 8? Yes, the 7s. So now, what would that tell us about this 8? Can anybody figure it out? Yes, that number is going to go what?
Number
last.
4.
Number 4. Good, Miss Bennett. So you can record that now and get it out of the way, or you can wait. You can decide. But I'm going to record it now because I know that's the biggest one because 8 is bigger than the 7s. Now we're left for the last 2 7s. Well, since now these both same place values are the same, I have to go to the right and look at the next digits, 4 and 3, which is smaller. Yes, the 3. So that will be my second smallest number. So again, I'm going to record it and then I'm going to cross it off. And then obviously 5 and 741 thousandths will be last. Okay, and then 5th grade, when you get to this point, like we were talking yesterday in class, we want to make sure then you take a minute to look. Look at your answer. Does it make sense? Do these numbers look like the smallest to the biggest? Let's look. 6, 7, 7, 3, 7 fourths. 73 comes before 74, so good. And then we have the 8, so it looks good. Always make sure to check at the end. Okay, let's do one more together. Please copy 785 thousandths, written 0.785. Again, put your comma in there. That's to separate the numbers. It's not part of our whole number. These are decimals. 1 and 639 thousandths, 1.639, comma, 1 and 46 hundredths, write it 1.46, put your comma, and then put 793 thousandths, written 0.793. And then take your decimals and line them up according to place value. Okay, now again, we're still going through our least to greatest this time, so I want to find the numbers that are the smallest. What is smaller, 0 or 1? The zeros. Now I have 2 zeros, so that means I need to look at these 2 numbers. Now if this gets hard because you have numbers in the middle, then rewrite them on the side, because you know these 2 have to go first. Okay? Now some of you can just sit and look and compare across, and that is fine as well. So 7 compared to 7 is equal. What about 8 compared to 9? Over here too. 8 compared to 9. 8 is what? Smaller. So 8 is going to go first. That number will go first. So 785 thousandths is going to go first. What's going to go second? Yes, this one, 793 thousandths. So put that in the second spot and cross that one off. Now we're left with the 2 numbers that have 1s in the 1's place value. So now let's compare those. 1 compared to 1's equal. 6 compared to 4. Okay, but again, we're looking for the smallest number. So what's smaller, 6 or 4? Yes, the 4. And again here, somebody might say, well, Miss Sharber, you didn't add your 0. Put it in now. And in this matter, it doesn't matter because we didn't get to those places. So it's not going to change what I write. So again, 4 is smaller, so that's going to be in the 3rd spot. And then cross that off. And then 1 and 639 thousandths will be last. Okay, 5th grade, I haven't said it much today, but now is an excellent time that I need you to write me any questions on how to compare 2 decimals to each other, or how to put these decimals in order from least to greatest. And you will have times where you'll do some greatest to least, and we will practice some of those in class. And right now, what I would like you to do, after you write down your questions, is I want you to complete the guided practice numbers 1 through 5. Okay, so I want you to complete the guided practice 1 through 5. Okay, and again, that is found on page 16. Page 16, guided practice 1 through 5, and bring me some good questions. All right, see you tomorrow.
Are they going to try to stump the teacher?
Do you know what they did with that, Miss Bennett? We could. I will